Hi, I'm Shalina Hollingsworth with the Altitude Living Group, and today is part 2 of staging. Today we're going to go over the 5 steps that you can use in getting ready to sell your house for top dollar. These are all going above and beyond cleaning. We want to assume that the house is going to be immaculately clean, that the kitchens and bathrooms are going to sparkle. This is really important for giving the right impression to buyers when they walk in the door. But going beyond that cleaning phase, 5 of the things that I like to talk to with my homeowners are: number 1, start outside. A lot of times we get very focused on what the interior of the house looks like, but I'd like to remind everyone the buyers often show up without their realtors ahead of time, and they're staring at the front of your house, looking at both the perks and the cons of your home. Secondly, when the agent's working with the lockbox, again, the buyers are staying there at your front door and they're already making an impression of what they think they're going to see inside. Some of the recommendations we give are: stand at the front of your house, maybe have a neighbor or friend come by, ask them what their impression is. If there's bushes overgrown that are blocking the door, if there's dead plants, let's have those removed. I also really recommend spraying down around the front door, the lights around your garages, making it just feel very clean. I love to suggest having plants, whatever's in season. Home Depot and Lowe's sell a lot of baskets that are already pre-made. In the spring, they have pansies and marigolds. In the summer, pretty much any plant. In the fall, we have mums. And in the winter, Lowe's and Home Depot both sell cute little decorative type Christmas trees that are only about 2-3 feet tall. They're perfect to put by a front door or on a porch. I also highly recommend putting down a new welcome mat, something clean, crisp, bright, and very inviting. Put it down the day we list your home so that it doesn't get tracked on before that. It's going to give a great impression to buyers. If the front door is dinged up, which a lot of times just happens, there's a lot of hands that are going on doors. When you're moving furniture in and out of your house, it tends to get hit. One, if painting your front door is an option, we definitely recommend that. You could use a color that's fun. If there's an HOA, you might have to get that approved, but it can make a big difference in giving your home some personality. If painting the door isn't a possibility or it's not really needed, but you do feel like it needs a little pop of something, again, there's a lot of wreaths you can buy for any season. They have spring wreaths, summer wreaths, fall and winter. Putting down the front door again gives this very inviting feel that while the buyers are standing there looking at your home, they can't wait to get inside. I also recommend this with porches in summer or patios in the summer. People in Colorado love their outdoor space. Putting down an indoor-outdoor rug, again, if you have patio furniture, having it out, having outdoor candles, or again, plants on the patio that make it warm and inviting is going to go a long way. Number 3, and everyone's heard it, depersonalize and declutter. Again, if you have a lot of personal photos, be prepared to be taking those down off the walls. Go ahead and patch those little nail holes. If you travel or you have a lot of trinkets, what we're going to say is, yeah, we still want to have some items out. You need to accessorize, especially if you have bookshelves or a mantle that would feel cold without them. But we usually say for every item you keep, we want to go ahead and pack up an additional 1 or 2 items so that while it's staged, it's not feeling overly cluttered. Number 4, and one that I don't think people always realize, is lighting. Everybody wants to see light and bright. So 1, we're going to tell you to leave all of your blinds open if at all possible. But 2, the lighting in the rooms. If you have bedrooms that don't have lamps in them or they don't have overhead lighting, you want to go ahead and go out, get some lighting for that, whether it's an inexpensive standing lamp. Hopefully, if you have a switch, you can put it on the switch. Otherwise, we would want to leave those on during showings. If you have any burnt out light bulbs, or sometimes I'll see people just have 1 or 2 light bulbs when a fixture can handle 3 or 4, we want to maximize those. And we want to make sure it's the max wattage that those light fixtures can use. And then finally, if you're using the old fluorescent lights that take forever to light up, I know that they're economical. However, when we have people go into basements or rooms that have those, they're usually not in those rooms long enough to have it fully lit up, and so the rooms just feel dark. Sometimes it can make them feel dingy. We want your house to feel so light and bright that when they walk into every single room and flip on the switch, that room is lit up. Remember, a lot of people go shopping after work, so it's in the evenings, or they're there on the weekends. Right now we're going into the fall and winter. We want to make sure that each room is very bright so they can see all of the great attributes it has. Number 5, finally, I'm going to talk about organizing closets and all of your drawers. Now, obviously not your own personal drawers, but in the kitchen, go through the cabinets. If there's extra items you don't need, if you have a bunch of plastic cups or the mixer that you don't use very often, the blender, the extra toaster, let's go ahead and start packing those up. People are going to look in those cabinets and we want to make sure that they see that there's plenty of space. This doubly goes for bedroom closets and linen closets. I have had 2 identical models on the market, one where we staged the closet, they took out everything that wasn't essential to the season that we were in, and the other one not. We got a lot of feedback from the one that had not been staged that the closets just didn't feel big enough, where we did not get any sort of feedback in that respect to the secondary house. So I do recommend, if it's summer, take out all your winter items. If it's winter, take out all your fall items. If you have extra shoes, boots, boxes, extra blankets, let's pack them all up now. We want people to look in there and say there's plenty of closet space. Same with linen closets or medicine cabinets. We want to make sure that if they're looking in those, that they're not spilling over with all the extra towels we have when we have guests. These important things just make your house seem like it's more than enough space for everyone, that they'll have room that they need. So hopefully these were helpful. I could obviously go on and on and on. We do have on our website under our sellers tab 11 steps to selling your home. They go over these 5 steps plus additional ones. And then of course when we come out we can always give you any suggestions we have as well. Again, our website is www.homeswithaltitude.com and give us a call anytime. Thanks.